Okay, so we talked about, Disney, right? And Disney has a fast pass, right? So, even though they're really good at wait time, right? You can pay extra money and use the app and all that and get in line fast. Well, stuff happens, right? There's emergencies. So this is a great blog that Jeff Patton did on Kanban. And you can see here, this is how they design their board. So they have a story queue, acceptance, development. Down here, they actually have the wait states. So the wait states are down below, and they're very small. They're ones, right? Up here, though, you can see there's an expedite column. So in the expedite column, somebody walks up, hey, we have an emergency. We use some crazy word that will get it into that lane, like Sarbanes-Oxley, HIPAA, security, compliance, legal, right? Whatever we think we need to do so that we can try to get it in the fast lane. So the only thing I would change on here is I would have an explicit policy and say you cannot put anything in this expedite lane unless 3 people sign their name in blood, right? You have to prove it to me that this is really a Sarbanes-Oxley thing, or that penalty or that fine that we're going to get if we don't do this compliance thing really makes it more important than all this stuff, right? And it's okay to say that we need to prove that. So what will happen now is now there's something in this lane, that this card's always going to get pulled next, right? So you're not going to pull from here, you're going to pull from here. So that's the fast pass. That's the way you can expedite things. There's a lot to Kanban. This is a beginner introduction thing to this, but you can have classes of service. So you could have different Kanban lanes based on the type of work you're doing. So a defect goes through these stages, but something we're building brand new, an enhancement, for example, would go through these stages. So you can have classes of service. You can say, all right, well, we're always going to try to reserve 2 slots for production issues, for defects, and we're going to reserve the rest of the capacity for enhancement and development work. And that way, you still have room for these help desk tickets. And if you have a bad system and it's not very usable or it has a lot of quality issues or technical debt, you can create some capacity for those defects. If you find that you're getting so much pressure in your backlog that you just need to work on defects, then maybe you have to stop product development until you can make your system healthier, play down your technical debt, or improve your system design, right? Or acquire some skills you need. So I like to see, you can see very complex boards.